Okay, let's make sure everything's working. Let's make sure everything's working. Okay. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Malin. Welcome back to another video. Continuing the College Football 26 Texas Tech Dynasty. I was debating between whether I wanted to continue this or jump back into the Cowboys rebuild. I promise you, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've done the Cowboys rebuild, but I'm going to get back into it as we start off that new era with our new quarterback. But wanted to start out the 2028 season because, the 2027 season was the worst that we've really had, because I'll go ahead and give you guys a look at what happened. Last year, we fell off. We finished 7-5, and we lost, I think, 4 of our last 5 regular season games. It was really, now then again, I will say, most of it was because I was simulating, so I was a little bit, so I was, simming. I was trying to, see if this team was good enough to win on their own, and I basically found out that really it wasn't. And we actually lost our bowl game to LSU well, the thing is, when I played, we lost pretty convincingly. The game was basically over with like a few minutes to go in the fourth quarter, but I simulated and they lost anyway. We went with a different quarterback. We had Cash start over Will Hammond because he started out the last game of the regular season poorly. So I benched him in favor of Cash, our backup quarterback. And if you really look at things, we're better on paper this year for sure, especially on the offensive line. Hammond, though, really hasn't gotten much better than what he was last year. I think he's hit the ceiling. And being a redshirt senior, this is last year. This is his ceiling pretty much. And Cash is really not that far behind. You look at the difference, 84 and 82. That's not a big drop-off. Cash looks like he had a pretty good offseason. And Rashard Ayu, he was a quarterback that we did get from the transfer portal, and Yelk was our freshman that we had. I think I may even honestly redshirt him. I think I may do that actually. So let me go ahead and actually get to redshirting some players because I'm just getting ready to start. Well, we're really in the preseason of this where we can set up the recruiting board and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and redshirt Yelk, and then I think with Godkey, I think I'm going to go ahead and redshirt him. I know we have 3 active running backs, which isn't a whole lot. I'm going to redshirt these 2 fullbacks because we really, I think, only need 2 active during the season, and we're going to be fine. Hennigan, I'm going to go ahead and redshirt him. I think we're probably going to need Gums this season. Our receiving core is looking a little bit better, too. Tight end room looking a little bit thin because we lost some guys to the transfer portal. I kind of don't really want to redshirt any linemen because I feel like, well, I say that. Mustard, I can go ahead and redshirt him. We have a lot of centers. Dalton Keaton, though, is coming in as a freshman, and he's already a backup to George Garvin. So, I'm going to let him play and be the backup. I don't have a problem with that. Louis Napolitane, can I not redshirt him? Yeah, okay, so I redshirt him. I don't know why it didn't do that. McCracken, I'm going to go ahead and redshirt him. And that leaves us with Ingram. I'm going to do the same thing with him. It leaves us with, I think, 3 active defensive edge rushers. Yeah, it does. Okay, defensive tackles, we got a lot of them. Jamari Lockridge, we're definitely going to redshirt him. Yeah, definitely don't want to redshirt anybody here, except for Gage, though. I think I can spare redshirting him. And maybe Monk as well. Baker was our starter last year, but he slipped down because of the talent that we got. Steve Lipscomb, redshirt sophomore, is better. And Xavier Atkins, redshirt senior, this is a guy that we got from the transfer portal. He's better already, so we're going to go with him. Armour and Ruffin, I'm going to go ahead and redshirt those guys. We've got 6 active corners right now. That should be good enough for the season. Officer, I'm actually going to go ahead and redshirt him. We have 2 active. Free safeties right now. De La Rosa, I'm going to redshirt him as well. And Goldstein, I'm going to go ahead and redshirt him. Shipley, I'm going to do the same thing with him. We have 2 kickers and 2 punters this year, so we can actually afford to do that. All right, I'm good with redshirting as far as players now, but I'll give you guys a better look at the roster, even though I kind of just already went through it. So, running back-wise, fortunately, we've got Alexander Locke coming back. He won the Freshman of the Year, the Sean Alexander Award, which is awarded to the best freshman in the country. And he absolutely was a fantastic get for us as a freshman. He was already good enough to be a starter. But we also got Jermichael Green, a transfer senior as well. Conroe, Texas. He is an 84 overall as well. So he's not far behind Locke in terms of how good he is. But with us losing Gainey because he wanted to transfer, that definitely gives us a good 1-2 punch. Blunt, I think even as coming in as a true freshman, I think might even be good enough to see the field a little bit this season. If we get a non-conference game, it's pretty easy. I might substitute him a little bit. I mean, fullbacks are rarely used, but we are pretty good there with Boss and Eisen as well. Our receiving core, this is definitely not anything spectacular. I mean, we did land a 5-star receiver, I believe, this year. I believe it actually might have been Hennigan, but still, coming in as a 71, that still doesn't really no, it was this guy, Ryan McKenna. He was the 5-star wide receiver that we landed. He's already at an 81 overall, coming in as a true freshman. That is basically big. Hopefully he can be kind of maybe the next Micah Hudson, even though Hudson didn't really do too much for us in the Dynasty. Tyson Turner is still here. Gums is going to get more playing time. Trey Jackson actually played decently towards the back half of the season. Karloftis probably will get some more action this season, and Carruthers as well. Those guys were redshirted the last couple of years, so they're going to get more reps. Javier Leon is now going to be our starting tight end. He had a pretty good summer, 82 overall. Drake is a 77 now. Our offensive linemen have got better as well. Samuel Crawford, though, 76 overall left tackle is not too great. But Cash Cleveland is our best offensive lineman right now. Looking at him at being a 90 overall right now. And we've also got this guy that we got from the portal, Izamoro Araconti. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but he's a redshirt junior. We got him from the portal to be the backup left guard, and even McMath is a 75. So we got some depth at the left guard position. Center is looking pretty steady with Ted Grimm now in 83. We got a 79 George Price backing him up, as well as Daniel Oakley, who's a 79. So we're pretty good there. And probably those centers can play guard as well. So we have decent depth on the offensive line. George Garvin is up to an 87. We got a 77 Keaton coming in as a true freshman. That's big. I mean, he's probably going to be looking at, these guys are young, and they're going to be here for a while. I mean, by the end of it, Garvin might be an All-American by the time he gets done. He's only a redshirt freshman, too. I mean, he was redshirted last year. He's going to get his chance to start. And even guys like Montgomery, even though they're more experienced, are decent backups. Right tackle Holton Hendricks is going into his final year, 79. So as far as offensive line, we got the left tackles, though, do concern me because they're high 70 guys, but they're still 70 overall guys. The guard position is looking pretty steady with an 87. We got an 83 center, and we've got a 90 left guard. The interior of this offensive line is going to be extremely powerful, which is definitely going to play into the running game. I really feel like last year we were able to run the ball. That was our best element of our offense, really, when I think it boiled down to it, at least in the games that I played. In the simulation, it might have just been a deal where maybe Hammond was throwing the ball a little bit too much. And, look, Hammond is on a tight leash. I'm not hesitant to pull him again in favor of Cash if this season starts to go a little bit downhill. 87 overall, Holly. We still got good edge rushers. Loudermilk, one of the greatest names I've ever recruited in any dynasty. 74 overall for a backup is not that bad. He was redshirted last year. Simpson is a redshirt junior, 73. So decent depth behind Holly. Bowens had a great season last year. He's up to an 86. And Rashard Tandy, a redshirt freshman, he spent time getting redshirted, getting more playing practice time, and he's up to an 82. So we got good depth there. And our true freshman, Jabari Ugunia, 76 overall, coming in as a freshman. We had some good recruits in this recruiting class. I mean, we recruited some starters in this recruiting class that we just had. Because we got that receiver, McKenna. We got offensive linemen who are going to be starters. And we've got a defensive lineman who's going to probably be getting a lot of reps as well. Defensive tackles, Ezekiel Izudu Jr., 80 overall, looking pretty good in there. We still have Suggs, and we still have Darius Washington. Pena, and then, of course, we have Lopes. We have a lot of depth at defensive tackle. I really think Izudu, it's not as good as the edge rusher, so the edge rushing is the the edge rushers are better than the defensive tackles, but still, Azudu and Suggs look pretty solid in the middle, and you have Darius Washington substituting in there as well. Sam linebacker Sam Cho is up to an 82. Savage has gotten better. He's up to an 80. And Kevin Kotudovis, a junior, 82 overall. Milano is up to an 80 now. We got a 79. Redzniak, who redshirted last year, he got better. Steve Lipscomb is going to be a starter now. Xavier Atkins is backing him up too. And we got another senior backing it up in Lane Baker. Baker hasn't really separated himself too much. He's done some decent things, but he's still decent depth. But at the same time, he's going into his last year, and Atkins right now comes in and being better than him. We still have Eric Schumacher as well, who we also recruited for depth from the portal, I recall. Cornerbacks, though, once again, looking shaky. Lindsey is our top guy, I believe, for the second year in a row. And Milo Taylor. We got two redshirt juniors in there as starters. And they're both in the high 70s. No guys in the 80s. Wynn is going to get more playing time. Uche, who we recruited a few years ago. And Eldon Camp, as a sophomore, is going to get playing time as well. Like last year, the cornerback room is looking a little bit less. Now, as far as the rankings overall-wise, we're better on defense than on offense, and 78 overall with the team. We're not coming into the preseason ranked, so obviously we got to work our way back into the top 25 this season, unlike the last two seasons unlike the last three seasons where we started out in the top 25 in every one of them. Braxton Harris, redshirt junior, now our starting free safety at 83 overall. We got a 74 Eric Caraway. He's gotten better. Strong safety Brian Moore is a 79. We got a 76 Soto. So we're pretty good at free safety with an 83 guy in Braxton Harris. Kicker is an 80, and we've got an 83 punter. So special teams has gotten a little bit better. Obviously, this team still, we're a ways away from rebuilding to the level that we were at when we first started this dynasty. I mean, we're taking advantage of the portal as best as we can. We just got to get the quarterback situation up to an elite level. When we won that national championship with the college football 25 dynasty, granted it was several years into the dynasty, it was probably a decade into it. It took us finally getting a quarterback that was recruited in about the 70s, got up to the 80s in maybe his second year. And I think, I remember his last name was Ayu. We also have an Ayu here as well. But by the time it got to the end of the dynasty, he was a 90 overall guy. And that really is what led us to the promised land. I'm not saying we got to find an exact duplicate of Patrick Mahomes, but it would definitely help. Even Morton wasn't good enough to get us to the promised land. I mean, he threw interceptions against that in that first playoff round against Auburn, and that really was a backbreaker. I really thought we would get at least one round deep in the playoffs after winning the Big 12 title in the first year, but it just didn't happen. And then we didn't even get close to competing for the Big 12 title at the end of the year last year. We basically lost out on that when I started simulating. I don't know if I'll do a lot of that during the season. I feel like if I do that, then the real overall will come out of this being a middle-of-the-road non-25 team. But who knows? Well, we got to set up the recruiting board, number one, so we obviously got to take care of that. All right, so let's go ahead and get to work on the recruiting board, and let's see what we can get. So, I mean, already I'm seeing this guy. I mean, this guy is a 5-star quarterback. I mean, I want to put him on the board. I want to put the top guys on the board to start out. I know, we might be aiming high with this, but hey, why not take a shot? Well, this running back is a 5-star, but we're 5th as far as interests already on his list, so that's promising. Does anybody have a 6? This guy has a 6. I am going to pay more attention to where the players have us in terms of their interest. Like, for example, no quarterbacks really listed here have us as an interest as far as their top. They haven't determined their top 10 yet, so there's still a fighting chance for that. All right, we can. It's suggesting another running back. And we'll go ahead and do this 4-star guy. He's got his 8th. I'm going to skip fullbacks for right now. I'm going to stick with the positions that they got that we really need. We definitely need some receiving help. This guy's got us 9th. He's a 4-star. This guy's got us 10th. I'll go ahead and add both of them. Do any of these other guys have us, like, listed? No, they don't. All right. We'll still add some of them. We're going to add, like, the rest of them, though. All right. We can only do 25 more. I'm not really worried about that tight end. This guy has us 8th, so... he's a 3-star, but we're 8th on his list. Okay, this guy, he might be a 2-star, but he's got a 2nd on his interest. So I'm going to go ahead and add him. I'll add this guy because he's 8th. Let's go to edge rushers here, and let's see what's out here. Let's see. This guy's got us 4th. It's a 3-star. That's not too bad. We got a lot of edge rushers already, so I'm going to kind of bypass some of that. Okay, defensive tackles. This guy's got us 3rd. He's a 3-star. Does anybody else have us like even close to what he's got? No. Well, this guy's got us 5th, and he's a 3-star. So we'll add him. Outside linebackers. This guy's got a 6th, and he's a 4-star. Bryson Asher, or Asher. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This guy, Gaskin. He's got a 7th, but we're going to go ahead and go for it. Both these guys have us 9th. Let's go with this guy. Let's get Mike linebackers. Cornerbacks. We've got, it looks like some of them are interested. This guy's a 4-star. He's got a 6th. Let's just do one of them for now. I'm going to take a different approach. Oh, this 4-star safety has got us 3rd in terms of interest. Let's definitely put him on the board. This guy's got a 2nd. He's a 4-star. That's pretty promising. All right. Well, now we can kind of let's go ahead and actually add some guys that we don't have at any position yet. I'm going to kind of check the boxes on recruiting a guy at least every position to start out the board. Let's go tight ends. This guy's got his 8th, so let's see. We don't have a center on the board. Let's add one. None of them are really interested in us, but we'll go ahead and add this guy, Willies, Mike, linebacker, middle linebackers, a.k.a. Does anybody have us, like, decently? Well, this guy's got us 8th. He's a 4-star guy, but if we show interest early with maybe offering scholarships, that might help. I always look at kickers and punters because you never know. This guy's got us 10th. Any punters that this guy's got us 4th. He's a 2-star, but that's fine. Okay, I think we got like somebody at every position, so that's good. And we fulfilled all of the interest there. So let's just kind of go to let's just add some more as we feel like there's legitimate interest in. Like if they got us in the top 5 or something, like that's good. Okay, this defensive tackle has a 6. I'm going to go ahead and add him. I feel like, if there's any interest at all starting out, might as well just at least talk to the kids. Just try to generate interest there. These guys have us like in the bottom of the top 10. So I don't really want to mess with them too much. This guy's got a 7. He's another defensive tackle. Might as well. It's another edge rusher. Don't really need a lot of edge rushers because we got a lot of them already on the team. But you never can be careful. You got to be careful. I mean, because one thing I keep forgetting about is sometimes these kids, they transfer quickly, and you're not prepared for that. This guy's an athlete, Mikhail Siliga. It says power rusher, so I'm guessing he's a defense. His best position might be an edge rusher, defensive lineman, based on seeing his skill sets there. Those guys are already on the board. Those guys got us 9, but that's kind of low for me. And it doesn't look like anybody else has us in the top 10 or anything. All right, so we can put 3 more guys on the board. I think I'm good with the running backs as far as starting out with those. Maybe another receiver I could potentially look at, but there's really none of them that got us high on their list. I'll add this guy. He's a 5-star. He's got us 9th. So that may be a tough get, but we'll see. I might focus on the guys that have us in the top 5 in terms of, like, giving scholarships to first. Centers. It says we do need, like, edge rushers, so we might as well, I think, look at that. This guy's got a 7. Let's go ahead and put him on the board. All right, we can add one more guy. Maybe an outside linebacker, possibly. Another Mike linebacker. Yeah, this guy's got us 9th, but let's give it a shot. Okay. All right. Let's go kind of position by position here and kind of see, like, I want to focus on the guys first, the guys in the top 5. Okay, this guy, Brutus. I definitely want to offer him a scholarship to start things out. Let's go ahead and scout him all the way. I feel like I'm getting the recruiting stuff down. I mean, this year it's a lot of the same that I did have in the first game, which is good. But there's some new things to it. At least got us in the top 5, so I feel like it's not that bad. And you know what? This guy Hepburn, he's got a 6, but let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Maybe that'll get us like into his top 5, and we can at least get maybe a chance at him. Who else like has us maybe like in the top 5? I feel like if they got us in the top 5, they're worth focusing on. And then we could, okay, this guy's Slaughter. This guy, you know, has us number 2. Only team we're behind is Wisconsin. He's from Missouri City, Texas. They're not too far in front, and we just offered the scholarship, so I think that might help us maybe even the first few weeks. I have yet to have like an instant commit so far. Lodeholt, right edge rusher. Yes, definitely want to go ahead and go in on him a little bit as far as scouting and also offering a scholarship. He's got us in the top 5. We're number 4 on his list. All right, this guy, Gentry, he's got us at number 3. So we definitely need to look at him. Just want to focus on the guys first that we probably have some of the best shots of getting right off the bat to get this recruiting class in order. Helton, yeah, he's got us in 3rd on his list. We definitely need some help at defensive back. And I think, you know, yeah, this guy Jansen, I'm going to get in on him quickly here and offer him a scholarship. Hopefully we can land a pretty good cornerback in this year's recruiting class because, you know, we got some guys leaving, but also those guys are not anything too elite, you know. Iloka, 4-star strong safety. Frisco, Texas, he's got a 2nd on his list. Got to go in on him. We'll spend some time looking at him for sure. The punter's got us 4th, so let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship. For sure. Athletes. Okay, so now that we've kind of got the guys that are like we're in their top 5, basically. Let's go position by position again. It's easier this way. I mean, the quarterbacks, we're kind of low on their list, but not really the running backs. I'm going to go ahead and see what... let's go ahead and go in on Andrews a little bit here. Let's probably offer 10 scholarships. Kramer, I'm going to leave him alone just for right now. All right, well, what's receiver like? Okay, this guy Cave is the only receiver right now that, like, starting out has us in the top 10. So I got to go in on him for sure. I definitely got to offer him. All right, this tight end, Lozano, definitely going to go in on him. He's got us at least in the top 10, so that's a start. And these ratings, you know, change throughout the season. So this guy Crane, he has us in the top 10. Might as well just go in on him. Ooh, not a jewel, but better than not. This guy's got his 9th. Abraham, he's a 5-star. Might be pressing our luck here, but maybe we can find our way maybe into his top 5 or top, 6 or something, and then maybe we can sweeten the deal a little bit. Right now, I'm just focusing on guys that I put on the board that at least have us in their top 10. All right. Camara, definitely. That's all the points we have here, so starting out. But I got the recruiting board set up. Looking pretty decent. Let's see. I just want to look at the schedule first. Custom schedules. I was playing at Mississippi State. All the rest of these, well, not all of them are locked. Excuse me. So the only games we can change are the FCS opponent, and honestly, I think we're going to need a. I hate to say it, I want to have the FCS opponent like week 1. I want to do it. Okay, where are the FCS teams? 0 stars. All. Can I not add FCS in week 1? Go independent, maybe if they're there. Nope, they're not. Okay. So we got at Mississippi State to start out the season, and then we've got TCU at Arizona State. Right now, the only teams ranked on our schedule are 20 Colorado and 15 Oklahoma State. We do play FCS on this week. Maybe if we change this one, we can do that. Let me just try this again here. Oh, okay. We can't change that. Okay. All right, we'll keep Mississippi State the way that it is, I guess. At Utah's not that hard. Non-conference schedule doesn't look that daunting. We only have 2 ranked opponents in our schedule as of right now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and keep the schedule the same way it is. I'm not gonna change it. Go ahead and advance to the beginning of the season. Take a bathroom break here soon, just FYI. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Had to go to the bathroom. I know I've done that last couple of streams, but it happens. Okay, so let's get to recruiting for this week. Let's see if we moved up on any of those kids' boards. All right, let's see. Obviously, we really haven't done any recruiting with the quarterbacks, so I think we're in the top three, and didn't really move too much. Well, we moved up a little bit for Brutus. Yeah, I think we need to get these quarterbacks on the radar. At least this 5-star guy. I'd at least take a chance on him, Okay. All right. The guys that we have gone in on so far. Go ahead and go hard on them. Hepburn. Some house on him. Same thing here with Andrews. Cave, we're 7th still. I don't really move the needle with him, but go ahead and do that. Holdman, let's go ahead and start looking at him a little bit here. The tight end Lozano, we're 4th still. Haven't moved the needle yet, but do a little bit there. Crane, looks like we moved up just a little bit on his interest meter. Abraham, yeah. Slaughter. We're neck and neck with Arizona right now. The president. Center. Go ahead and offer this guy Willie's a scholarship. And then again, I always say, if they don't want to, come here, then we get that scholarship back. So we might be blazing through them by offering 20 of the 35 scholarships we have already, but eventually we always get some of them back. Okay, well, this is our first game of the season, going on the road to play Mississippi State. Let's go with the regular default away uniforms. Want to get off the season 1-0. Will Hammond is our starter.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi.
For how long, we will see. We'll take it one game at a time. And I'm going to try to just play better myself. I really want us to utilize the running game to just make the offense easier on him and take some of the pressure off of him. But, you know, you get down and you got to create a spark. You got to do something other than just running 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about moving forward with all of this. But here we go. It's week 1. Everybody starts with a clean slate. If we win this game, you know, we're not going to get in the top 25 by any means. But to beat an SEC team on the road would be, I think it'd be making a little bit of a mistake. Just that we can be competitive and we can be in here with the trenches with the big ones. So this is Will Hammond's final season, senior. Time for him to come out here and show what he's made of. But like I mentioned, ground game, he's locked. I want to utilize it. And look at that big hole that just opened up. Like I said, the interior of this offensive line is a huge strength. So it definitely pays well for running the football. And Cash, Cleveland, over there at the left guard spot, because I moved backwards. Over there at the left guard spot is our highest lineman. So anything on the left side, on the interior of that line, he's going to have that pretty much locked down. So that's a good feeling to have an offensive lineman that's going to have things locked down pretty well. And we actually did get the first down. So Will Hammond completes his first pass of the season, and it actually goes for a first down.
Use the play fake now to throw.
And Jackson breaks it free again for a first down.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Maybe that wasn't Jackson. No, it was actually Leon. Still, gets the first down.
And he is stopped.
Got 1 yard with Bob.
By the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left. Have to worry about those who have. Any concerns you guys have about making moves like this?
And that one sailed on Hammond.
More the concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs. And I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play.
And that one goes into the end
zone. How they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career?
We did go 3 and out. We moved the ball okay, but once we got around midfield, we just bogged down. Missed a throw that looked like it was open for Gums. But like I said, our defense, I like. And once again, our edge rushers can make a difference on the outside if they get home. We got a decent amount of the guys that were in last year's rotation back. So that makes me feel okay. Give up a big run up the middle. We got some new guys at defensive tackle, so it's about the only spot that we don't really have necessarily solidified. But we forced an incompletion there, batted down at the line. 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Why our corner was struggling.
And the Bulldogs are on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
All right, well, that'll slow it down.
And how about that play by that giant?
They're still doing this. No huddle.
Really nice job
let's go.
By the defense playing responsibility football.
Yeah.
Making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads. Making sure the picture is not clear.
Flag? Please be on them. Please be a hold. It better be a hold.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah. Thank you.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second.
Well, that helps us out.
Let's see what they've got
Get
on
a penalty. It's a holding call. Breathe back 10 yards. 2nd and 20. Oh, get a sack. Let's go, Bowens. First sack of the season for Johnny Bowens. Nice job.
chains, keep this drive
Now we're really
alive
starting to
after
kill
that
the
earlier
drive.
set.
3rd and 27.
On third and
Holly
long,
coming
hoping to
in. I
throw
got
beyond
control
the
of
sticks.
him. Didn't quite get there to the QB for a sack, but had to check it down to a shorter pass. Force it.
Mississippi State
Good
will
job.
roll out the punt unit.
The sack was big, and also the penalty,
We'll
so
take a break to check him out.
that was a big loss. All right, this is our 5-star receiver catching punts here. But McKenna's got some speed on him, so I mean, I'm going to see what he can do in the return game. I mean, as a freshman and looking to make an impact already, I know it's daunting, but he was rated, pretty high, and he actually makes his first catch right there, but for 0 yards.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency?
I'm a big fan of running in second and
They've got to be able to put some
See
points
it
up on
blocked.
the board here.
Running to the left.
Guys, what?
And there was nowhere to go. Just
Absolutely
stopped in
no
his
block.
tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage.
Come on, make that catch. Make that play. Got him. Got guns on the post for a big first down. Let's go. Now that might get us back on track.
29-yard line. They'll ride the running back
Oh,
and
man.
leave it with him. And he never had a
Running game's been
chance,
slow to get
just
started for
got
sure.
as soon as he got it.
And an injury risk is severe for Watts, so some of the injury problems are starting to
Red Raiders now
rear
with
their
a
ugly
long
heads.
way to go
But
to
we've
pick
got
up
Green in
first
here,
down.
who was our transfer running back, basically to replace Gainey, but he only picks up 1 yard. Foot contusion, will return soon. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and substitute the backup for right now. It's 3rd and 11.
It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under fire.
Just chuck it. All right, at least it wasn't intercepted. He almost held on to that ball, but
Reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive
4th
battle.
down.
The stats tell the tale so far.
So far it's been a struggle on offense. We haven't been able to get the running game going yet, which is what I really want to emphasize this year. We have more rushing yards than them, but it's only like 10 more, and it's like in the teens, so not good.
And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog
All right,
offense back
so
on the
maybe we need
field.
another stop here to get
That
back.
last drive won't go on the highlight reel after
In
ending
the
in a
second
punt.
quarter
They'd like to be more productive
here.
this time, David.
Oh man, I thought maybe there was a chance the QB was going to keep it, but oh man. Bowens was right there too, or Holly was. I think that was who I was controlling. I had the quarterback dead to rights if he kept that ball. He keeps that ball, that's a sack.
Play action. He puts
Oh,
a ball
man.
there under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side.
Lindsey was burned from the get-go.
Chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Let's it fly.
Intercepted off the tip, and it's Lindsey. Nice. Oh my goodness. He gave up the big play, but he redeems himself with the pick right at the goal line. That ball was like tipped in the air, and Lindsey caught it. Great play. All right, we still have Green in there while Locke is still injured. My guess is that we might just have to keep him out for the rest of the game if that injury risk is high. So we're going to have to do this without our top running back, it looks like, which isn't good even in week 1.
Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete.
32.
He's pushed out of
We got to get
bounds at
something.
13 and gives this offense a little room to work.
Even with our top running back out, got one.
The Cowbells
First carry of his college career, and it's a big gain for a first down. It's a pretty good play from the freshman.
31 and a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
And with the nice hands, makes the catch, makes the move, first down.
Gets it to the 44-yard
Now we got to drive.
line. It'll be a first down. The Red Raiders are
Now his injury risk is severe.
looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, he's got
One.
some space.
Like I kind of joked about in the last live stream, I don't know if he has any relations to LeGarrette. Oh, Locke is back in. Okay. There he is, 21. Here we go. First down, Locke.
Every single call on that sheet is available.
Green, low back strain.
All right, nothing flashy
He
there.
will
He just did
return
what it
soon.
took to get the
Okay,
first
so
down.
that's not too severe.
And the Red
We've
Raiders
got
have
two
it
running
with
backs that it looks like are already getting pretty banged up, and it's only the first
to
game.
the air on first down.
Why is this the way that it is?
This will be incomplete.
get it.
A big hit there forces
They must be
second
getting
down.
hit hard, but
Couldn't
like
make the
I see the
connection last
replay,
time.
and
Let's
it's
see if
not
they throw it again.
anything too severe, at least not from
Wants to throw. It's Hammond.
what I'm seeing.
Makes the catch. It's Turner.
Couldn't break that tackle return. But it's a decent game.
Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6.
You know what? Let's go to slants. Problem is,
And you
of
can give
course,
all the credit to the
every
crowd for
single
that.
time I
No
change the
chance
play,
to call
that
the
happens. There has to be that has to be a glitch. Like, it can't happen on every single play. I know the noise is a factor because we're on the road. That's ridiculous. It happens even during home games, and nobody's open.
Pressure is effective
God.
from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height,
I didn't want to
being short.
kick that thing in the hands. On the defense, they get us a turnover. We can't capitalize. This is giving me like flashbacks to literally what happened this past Saturday in real life with Texas Tech. I mean, if anybody watching saw that game, you guys know that Will Hammond in real life started that game, didn't do anything on offense, but then again, I kind of blame the offense coordinator, Mac Leftwich. Gordon was out, so they put Hammond in there, and he didn't really do anything until like the fourth quarter. They get the lead, but the defense had gotten turnovers, stops. Offense just basically put a middle finger in front of them and said, forget all those great field positions you got for us. We're not going to do anything for like 3.5 quarters. That's not how you play winning football. I'm trying not to play like that team, but and it's only like the first game. It's not even the end of the first half. So I don't want to pull that trigger just yet with saying Hammond needs to be benched. And I don't really think it's all on him. I mean, quite frankly, we're facing probably what may be a pretty good Mississippi State team when it's all said and done.
Using his legs, it's Albert.
A most
efficient pickup 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
The thing is, they're starting to get a drive going on us. They're already in field goal range.
Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. Makes the grab.
All right, they did get it first.
But it'll be enough for a first down.
They're trying to go
Last
2 minutes
completion,
here.
move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
All right. They got 2 timeouts left. No team has scored yet. This has definitely been one of the most low-scoring games that I've been ever seen.
Looking to fire.
Ooh, good deflection, though.
It's an incomplete pass.
3rd and 7. If he forces a field goal here, that wouldn't be the worst. You have the blitz coming. So give me a game. And he stepped out of bounds. But they're going for it, of course.
They stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field.
2. Oh, we get a sack. Oh, my goodness. Nobody blocked Holly.
That's a tough place to be.
Unbelievable.
On 4th down, the defense
He had a clear shot at the QB. That was beautiful.
It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you
And,
can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's
Thought
hard to
turn
step
chance.
up. And on that play, you're helpless. And you know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. The defense going to stop him.
Missed a mistake.
They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
That's a pick.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Finally brought down the
And we just gave him it's basically
the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Time to find the end zone.
He's not in there.
He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Trying to pound it in.
Easy walking
And he
touchdown.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have.
We have all 3 timeouts left. I might still try
I think this crowd's going to get loud
He's
when their
something
defense
good.
comes on the field.
I'm still going
The
to try
ball
this.
skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the middle.
Wow, he actually caught that. Oh my
Finally
goodness.
corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We'll send the tight end in motion.
Motion was
Off
bad.
the fake on first down,
Option.
Got it in the middle. It's
Timeout. All right, we got 12 seconds left. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of time here.
Short here in the first half. Here's a
I'm
timeout on the
on.
field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws,
We're just going to have to settle for a field goal, but
something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field.
That's a miss. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Kicking is so hard in this game. All right, well, finally we're on the board. Very surprised in 32 seconds we were able to get down the field and get a field goal, but finally Will Hammond made some decent throws. So at least we're going to go into the half, only down by 4. I mean, we just do better on offense the second half. We got a chance to win. Somehow I'm staying within striking distance, but still having the same offensive struggles in the passing game. The running game is not there, so therefore I got to go to the air, which, you know, I don't want to have to rely on Hammond a bunch this season, because every time I feel like I do, it just doesn't bode well.
On Saturday, the offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that,
still, at least Hammond put together a pretty nice drive to end the half. I'll give him credit for that. Made some pretty nice throws, like that one right there. But of course, they get the ball to start the second half.
Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half.
I got it, guys.
Continue that. You want to see good decision
It's up the
making.
middle. We're kind of getting shredded.
On time, as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bulldogs moving quickly.
Thought I had a chance to sack that play, but just couldn't get it done. Spread offense is hard to go against. There's no question about that.
They'll finally drag him down.
Bad position.
He gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Another thing I feel like is that our defensive backs are just really, really slow. We don't have a lot of speed out there, I feel like.
Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. With the catch.
That's why we really need our defensive line, linebackers to be the main havoc, be the main wreckers up there. Get pressure on the QB. That's when we're at our best in defense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
All right, good tackle right there. Third 5.
Will be stopped for no gain. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass.
Incomplete. Good job, Lee. All right. They're going to kick it. This is a long field goal, though.
He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
52 yards. And he does get it. But any longer than that, that might not have been good. Still, better than a touchdown. We just need to put together one solid touchdown. We just need to put together a solid touchdown drive and get right back to this thing.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the
Blunt
ground.
right now is in the game. Our running back.
They'll go to the ground. Defense there to
We're not really
stop him after a
generating
gain of 1
anything.
to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass.
We go Stone.
Grab. It's Stone. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 or 4.
Can I throw that off my back foot? But are you serious, McKenna?
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here.
Was he down? I feel like he was down. Was he down, please? Like, okay. Zoom in. All right, well, it's hard to tell if I'm being brutally honest. When that thing was...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is
challenging the play.
He wants to give the replay
He was down.
a chance to have another look.
He was down before the ball came out.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The
Yes.
play will be overturned.
I think that's my first ever successful challenge in this game.
You know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell to the ground to try to move the chains.
One picks up the first down. All right, now that was big.
And they'll move the chains. And the Red
I was
Raiders
worried
will
that the
have it
animation was
1st and
going to screw us over because
to throw. It's Hammond.
it was hard to tell if his knee was down at first, but looking at it again, yeah, his knee was totally down. Still, I mean, that's a pretty big mistake for you to make, McKenna. I know you're a 5-star guy, but we need you for bigger moments than that, man. To be fumbling my football out here. He's supposed to be the next big receiver for us.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Stone, out route, make a catch. All right, 3rd and 3.
The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down.
Perfect throw.
Snagged in the middle. It's
Go,
Turner.
Tyson. Let's go.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. In search of their first touchdown of the game. They are
no changing of the
with a
plays.
1st and 10. Trying to make that
We got to just stick. Van Blunt broke a tackle. If he didn't trip, he might have gotten more.
If you have that many
Well, it's not doing too bad for his debut. I mean, he's having to come in because we got a few more injuries at running back. It's not that bad. Okay, Tyson game 2. We'll take Gums. First down to Gums. And squeeze that thing in there, but he got it. All right, well, that's the end of the third quarter. But we got a chance to tie this thing up. This is the best drive we've had all game. Cameron's doing a pretty good job leading us down the field. We got to finish this. We got to finish this drive off. Give us a chance to win this in the fourth quarter.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open.
Guys. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, sorry guys, it started buffering, and I was worried that the stream was going to crash. I will say, before, earlier today, there was a power outage in my area that affected the entire apartment complex I live in, so I lost power for, like, I don't know, like 45 minutes today. Even when I turned my PS5 back on, I was having problems with connecting to, like, the network right away. My internet had been, back by that time, but I think it was still, like, kind of waking itself up. So if this stream crashes, that might be the culprit. I just wanted to throw that ball away, but we couldn't even do that. Now we got to settle for a field goal. That was a blown opportunity right there. And we get the field goal, so we at least make it a 4-point game. That was a hard field goal to make. We almost missed it.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
All right, defense. We need another stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse.
All right, good wrap up. Good wrap.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Little touch pass
good wrap up. Our defensive tackle there. Izudu. Maybe a common space for him. I know he's a new starter.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Good tackle defense. That's just what we needed. Force the 3 and out. Huge. It's huge. Still got a fighting chance here. I'm so tired of settling for field goals. We need 6.
Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but
punt returns are tough in this game in general. It doesn't really matter who's back there. It's going to be tough. All right, well, we got Green back in the game. He's healthy enough to go back in, so that's good. We've got one of our running backs back there. Good catch by Turner. Hammond is over 200 yards through the air today, so not bad, but the interception is the big no. At this point, I just don't know how much longer I can wait for this running game to bust a big play. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them.
Stride for stride.
Really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds.
This, it's not looking good. It's not looking promising. Oh. So now we're not going to wrap up. You know what? I don't want to gamble too much.
Continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Yeah, they're gonna. You know what? I'm gonna gamble. They're gonna take their sweet time now. I mean, maybe I should have gone for it, but I just don't have any confidence in this offense right now. Like, it's so low.
Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires complete on the slam. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has...
I don't think they're going to get this off for the 2-minute timeout.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first down...
It's a 2-minute timeout. At this point, there's no way that they're not going to be running the football.
Now they'll line it up from
They need to start burning out
time. First and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's going to lose.
Good tackle.
On that one.
Yeah, they're going to burn a timeout due to injuries.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, well, I know what they're going to do. They're going to run. Oh shoot! What am I saying? There's no running back there. They're not running on this play. Okay, that actually was pretty good. Okay. Holly, go back in. It's the end of the game. We need you. All right. Well, they're going to probably play the pass here. So.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
You get a sack. Call timeout. Wow, that was absolutely huge.
A huge play this late in the game.
The defense did their part, but the offense has to do theirs.
Save as much time as possible for their offense. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a...
It's like I need Hammond to do something that he just rarely can do, and that's to drive us down the field and win the game.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And
I haven't called a screen pass all game.
Right now is
this is probably a bad idea.
The defense has been ready for the deep shots.
It wasn't that bad of an idea.
Late in the game, nice job forcing that incompletion.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Got a little space.
What about
all the way out to the 43-yard
yes.
line before
All right.
he's pushed out of bounds in this
I absolutely was trying to get to the sidelines as best as I could, because I felt like if somebody just touched him, he would have fumbled that football.
Back to throw. It's Hammond.
That's no lie.
Unloads
Post. Got Turner. Let's not celebrate. It's the line. Come on.
Get it to the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end. And that corner came in hot despite no...
Want to save that timeout. Don't want to burn it just yet.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open...
Dang it, are you...
He can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone.
Wow, first down.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score.
Oh my gosh, I got it. Oh, Tyson Turner. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Extra point is good, and we've got a 3-point lead with 28 seconds left.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that
wow.
score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Can't believe I got that. That was a tough throw, too. There were like two defenders there. I was like, there's no way he's going to fit this in there. It's not over yet. They got 28 seconds and all 3 timeouts left at their disposal. Oh my God, he fumbled it, and we couldn't recover it. Wow, that would have been game right there.
That ball must be riveted to your rib cage. Timeout.
I don't know why they would try to review this because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because, I mean, they're going to get the ball back one way or another. It's not like we recovered the fumble because we didn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. 24 seconds. At least it was a short completion. It burned 4 seconds, but...
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
All right, first down, but...
Offense uses a timeout. 20
All right,
ticks
the
remaining.
prevent defense. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, we got to play this. We got to play prevent.
To the air, it's Roman Hope. Rushes on him.
Wow, we only rushed 3 and we get home with the sack. Unbelievable. Wow.
In the waning moments, that could be a costly play.
All right, they don't have any timeouts left.
Now as this defense has some energy after that.
Incomplete, third down.
He really needed to hold on to
Oh
that
boy,
one, but it was
13
not
seconds. They got 2 downs left. 2 downs left.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. That's
Short completion. They're going to run out of time. They're not going to get this off. They don't get it off, and the game is over, and we come back to win. Man, this was an ugly game. We held them scoreless in the fourth quarter. We scored all 10, scored pretty much most of our points. Tyson Turner for MVP. What a game he had. Our senior receiver stepped up in a big way. That was it right there. That number 11, the linebacker, was waiting there for the pick. I said when I let it go, this probably is a pick. But somehow, Will Hammond was able to get in there and we win our first game. But whoa, that was a roller coaster big time. God, that was a struggle. That was a struggle on offense, to say the least. Hopefully that gets some recruits interested. I know it wasn't a home game, but it was pretty big. Well, it looks like we've lost out on a couple of kids, but let's see. So we only lost out on about like maybe 4 kids who, or maybe 3 actually, who don't have us like in the top of their list, but that's fine. And we're already starting off with a rivalry game. Yeah, the 2 quarterbacks we put on the board, they're not interested. So let's go ahead and take them off. And let's go ahead and maybe see if there's maybe another quarterback prospect we could possibly add. Probably a few left. We'll go ahead and maybe add these like 2 3-star guys. Let's go ahead and add them. Oh, LeBoy, this wide receiver, also locked us out. So let's maybe add another receiver to the board. This guy's a 4-star. We'll add him. Just see what we can do. All right. And these guys, they don't, have us in there. Okay. Well, good news is for recruiting, we're number 1 for Melvin Brutus, a 5-star running back from Fort Worth, Texas. So that's pretty big for him. And we're also number 1 for Hepburn, who's a 4-star, and we're number 1 for Andrews as well. He's an athlete, but he's best for a halfback. Kramer has us at number 1. Cave now has us at number 1. Holtman, not really. Lozano's got us at 1. So does Kane and Abraham. Slaughter does, and so does President. Definitely a name. Number 1 for Load. Yeah, let's get some recruiting done with him for sure. It's in the house. And for Camara, well, we're number 3 for him. Let's see. Does anybody else have us like, number 1 or number 2? And yeah, let's do this. Let's do 50 with him. Gentry. Does anybody else like have us maybe like the top 2 or 3? Right, this corner has us like number 2. Let's definitely do 50 points on him. Okay. We're at number 1 on some recruits list so far, only with being a couple weeks into the season. Okay, so we've got TCU, and they actually haven't played a game yet. So I guess they had a bye week in week 1. So we've got them for our first Big 12 game of the year. We're on the road once again, and we got to play them for the Battle of the Saddle. We have yet to play a home game this season, so interesting, but that's what it is. Let's go ahead and go with the white alternates right there. Hopefully in this game, we can get the offense running, literally, because our running game was non-existent last week. But, we also had some running back injuries, but mainly the first 2 guys, so that was concerning, but it's a new week. See if we can get another win to go to 2-0. That was a rough first game that we had, but we found a way to pull it out in the end with just seconds to go, throwing a last-second touchdown to Tyson Turner. It's a new week. First Big 12 game, TCU, rivals, Battle of the Saddle. We go for 4. And they're going to get the ball first.
And the Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense.
We lost by 21 points last year, so we try to be better at that this year.
Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even.
Almost got this.
This is a rivalry.
I just kind of ran around the QB there. This was a bad angle.
Teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team.
We get a sack on the second play. Holly, let's go.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains.
3rd and 13 already.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
All right, short completion, 4th down off the field.
Not enough to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. First time we've seen.
Our defense held Mississippi State to only 10 points last week, which is pretty good. Oh, good return. Got a decent return from McKenna there.
Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the own. So Texas Tech's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today.
All right.
And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make
Lock,
ways for his
back.
Here's the thing about
Hopefully he's feeling a little bit better.
The most consistent guy. He's not the most.
We get a decent 4-yard pickup.
But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him.
Good blocking.
Really nice.
Lock picks up the first down.
They get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Nice cut by Locke. Picks up another first.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
All right, we'll put the other kid in for now.
It's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So
good move.
Big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out,
open over the middle.
So many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get...
And Locke fights his way through for his first touchdown of the season. Beautiful. First touchdown of the year for Locke, hopefully the first of many.
The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting
Offense
the tone.
looking better already than week 1.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Here we go, good wrapper.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that's
Incomplete, 3rd and 11.
Contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion.
And we get another sack.
They get enough rush, and
Nice.
it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Zudu
And the
with another.
Frogs line up to punt it away.
So far, he's played pretty well. I had doubts about how good the interior of that defensive line was going to be, but so far, Zudu is making plays up there as our first defensive tackle.
To the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Gonna run it. It's Locke.
Locke, another big one. Oh,
To 45.
he might be. Oh, he almost broke it.
Defense, and they've got it all the way down
Nice.
to the 23.
Already at 67
And the
yards.
Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again.
They bottled him up
He's
there.
going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the Cowboys come.
We got 2 yards back.
Everybody gets in the play.
Well, we've got another pretty good drive going. We're up 7-0 after 1 quarter. Running game is looking better already. I haven't really had to pass the ball a lot, but like I said, the running game is humming. Rely on that.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
It's 3rd down, guys. We need a pretty good play here.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that was nearly a pick. Tip drill almost did me in.
4th down coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
That one is good. So we go up 10 points
And that lead grows even bigger.
with that.
They were able to get a field
So far, our
goal.
kicker has made every field goal he's attempted this season. I mean, they've been close. Not hard field goals, but
right down the middle. That
not too bad. I mean, our kicker did get better in the offseason. His overall did go up, so.
TCU will send its
But, you know, the
offense
meter
back
is
on
hard
the
to
field.
gauge
They really
sometimes, so
need to
you got to be
find a way
careful.
to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
Oh, man, if I just read that better, I would have probably been able to sack the QB.
And get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know, the guy that I was rushing with was in position, but just
Use the play fake. Now to
went
throw.
too wide. Wasn't able to
He'll pull it down.
make the play.
Let's talk for just a second about TCU. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort.
All right, he's short by a yard.
Coaches, David, I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Almost
Yeah,
didn't get
because when
down.
you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns.
And he is inches short. They're not going for this? I'm surprised they're not. I mean, it's early, but still, I mean, it's inches. I thought he got it, actually.
Punt this one away.
All right, so defense forces another
And no
punt.
chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got the lead here, here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being
Threw
aggressive.
it right to him. Like, that was bad. Just from the freaking snap.
A few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. All wideouts, no backs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Flushed out of the pocket. Time running out, and he goes down.
Get another sack, although it goes for no yardage.
Distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the
Aw,
wideout.
man.
He's got an open man.
And we got burned.
Loses his way to the house.
The interception definitely was a killer there. A short field, and they took it.
And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to
Those are the mistakes that, you know, I make with Hammond.
So he can get run after
Many
the catch
times.
and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let
Oh, I thought maybe he had a chance to break there. That was a pretty good return.
Team able to wrestle him down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Makes the grab.
Catch by McKenna. Inches to go.
You can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen.
First down.
1-yard passes can
Block.
turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open.
Oh man, if that guy would have gotten his block better, Locke might still be running. Well, that was a big, energetic running play that we needed. He's almost at 100 yards already.
He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to.
Not a
move
fan of
the
running
sticks
game
with his
for obvious
feet.
reasons.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Rides the back on the option.
Good blocking, and Locke is in for his second touchdown.
Great job by the back on the option.
Nice.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the
We're
ball,
back up by
being the more
10.
physical team, and they look like it right now.
Locke is already over 100 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns.
And a field goal at 10.
That's what we want to look like on offense. Got a good running game, good interior offensive lineman. Can ride our running
He'll
back.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Incomplete. That was a wildly thrown ball there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the
Oh
line.
man, couldn't make the.
And they pick up just
All right, well, at least it was only a 1-yard
Third
pickup.
and 9.
All right, they had one timeout
Got a
left.
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Play like
Here they
in
come,
the,
facing
in the
third
zone
and
here,
long
just
from
because.
the 40. Wants to throw it.
Incomplete, 4th down.
Opportunity on third
And they're not
down
going
as
for
the
it.
defense
Punt
knocks
it.
it free, and fourth down is
Well,
coming
I mean-
up. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit.
I don't know. I mean, first things first. We got to return.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 20.
We're going to take a few shots. downfield. See what we can get.
To the air, it's Hammond.
I'm just going to take what I
Got
can.
it in the middle, it's Leon. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch.
Block and go out of bounds. Block. Deserve some of that clock.
Between him and the defense.
Okay, that worked out.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush.
Still got a ways to go for even a field goal.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like
What you're open over the middle.
Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Okay.
Timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. They finally
good
get
job,
him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
All right, we didn't lose a whole lot of time by not going no huddle.
23 on 1st and 10.
Another one.
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
All right, well, they don't do anything even off the turnover, so we're up by 10 at the half. Feel better going into this half than I did with the last game, but still, throw 2 interceptions with Hammond, that's not a good look. But we're doing well because of our running game. Alexander Locke is looking like the back he was last year, already over 100 yards. He's averaging 9.9 yards a carry, and he has 2 rushing touchdowns. He's the man that makes the offense go. Fortunately, he's healthy. This last game, it seemed like he was getting banged up a lot. We had to put Green in there. He got banged up. We really ended the game with Blunt being our main running back. And he did some okay things, but that's still only a true freshman back there. And you're asking a lot of him in that moment. So, fortunately, Locke has been healthy today. So he's able to contribute and, be himself. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no way. Oh. Still, it's a good return. We're already past midfield. Wow, what a return. Locke. Oh, he's free again. And he's inside the 15 already. 139 yards on the ground. And still, it's only 12 carries. And he's not, getting the ball every single play, but I'm not going to slow down on this rushing attack if he's going to keep getting yards like this.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets the game.
And if this defense wants to get back in the
football
game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Good 1st down catch by Tom.
White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down.
Locke is in there again for touchdown number 3. He is on fire.
Now they've got a little breathing room. They are infirm.
I think this is really the way that I want the offense to work. Really rely heavy on the running game, get it going early, finish in the end. I mean, last week we didn't really do it like that, but it really shows that if the running game isn't firing on all cylinders, we might struggle on offense this year. It's very unfortunate. I mean, we rode Locke on that full drive to the end.
Now you got to swing it back your way.
The offensive line deserves some kudos too, because they're doing a great job blocking up front. Are we really going to be serious about this? Oh, I tried to do a big hit to make him fumble, but he didn't drop it. Still got a while to go.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Let me get a sack.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and
Oh,
drop
my,
back in
missed
your
him.
zone,
Oh.
and they rush a few, and you feel comfortable.
And he almost
and
caught it.
they're going to get to the quarterback.
Oh, man, I almost had another sack
And
with
it's fun to be
Ezekiel.
the coordinator calling the plays.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And he didn't get it?
Did not make it a stonewall on third
That was
down.
a very, like, awkward-looking sneak with the quarterback.
They've been busy.
It's inches, and they're still not going for it. I'm surprised. I figured they would have at least tried something there. That's not that far to go. I mean, that's inches. You just got to dive forward a few inches, and you've got it. Like, whatever, teach their own. While Locke just going to keep churning yards up on the ground.
In this situation, you might see a shot play. Takes the handoff. It's Locke.
Oh, picking his way through the holes first.
Out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Maybe Big 12 Player of the Week loading for him. We'll see.
They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's second.
Tell you what, Locke is the next Taj Brooks.
They go to the ground.
I've officially declared him the next Taj Brooks. There, I said it. Because his running style is a lot like his. It's not as big as Taj was, but he can pick the hole and find his way through, and he really does a great job of following his blocks when it's there.
And he was on his way. Gets it
Oh,
all the
man,
way
and he
to
was
the
banged up.
38.
All right,
Looks as
well,
if we have an injury on that last
he's been
play.
running
We'll
hard
take a
all
break to
game,
check
so
him out.
it is time for him to get a breather. We've run him on basically, like,
Looking to
I
pass.
feel like
It's Hammond.
85% of the plays.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up
Backs
just a
back,
little bit
quarter
of time
turns.
to get to that first down mark. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Stone.
All right, well, that's the end of the third quarter. Got a 24-7 cushion. Our ground game has been the story. We got 219 rushing yards. It's rare that I have a game where I run for more yards than I throw. Like in this video game overall, it rarely happens.
We'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Hammond has thrown those two, pretty bad interceptions, which is not a good look, but I'm not going to abandon the running game just because Locke isn't in here either. Green can run the ball pretty decently too. So.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Green had a chance. Still, 6-yard gains.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles.
Yeah, they bottled him up there.
You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this
isn't
game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here.
We tack on another field goal. Make it a 20-point game now.
Down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty.
We're up by 20 and got a pretty comfortable lead right now. Just got to finish.
Everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll run the RPO and he's going right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short.
Broken collarbone for Green. Oh.
But when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth
Once
quarter,
back in
I
there.
am not giving up a single big
That's
play.
not good.
I'm letting you check it down, throw it
My
in
guess
front
is
of
that
me.
he's going to
I'm
miss
tackle
multiple
you. I'm
weeks
gonna let
now.
that clock
So
tick
our
because
backup
I am
running back
and that clock is running out.
lost for who knows how many games.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line.
Locke's
and they'll
banged
move
up
the
too.
chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire.
Almost had a sack there.
Supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Baker.
Oh, man, he juked two of my guys out of their cleats.
That'll be enough for a first down.
Baker,
Pick up of
yeah,
10.
it's been like their main guy all
Here's
game.
this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When they have been successful.
Hand off to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Palmer.
Right.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Another sack.
Pressure is effective from the defense.
All right, this is it for them for any chance of coming. 4th and 10. This is it, defense.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires
Man.
to the tight end. Really nice.
Wait, is that a tight end wearing 95?
36, it'll be first down.
All right, well, once you get so many years into a dynasty, I guess any number is game for any player. I mean, I think I've seen a tight end from Boise State a long time ago where, like, 91 or something, I want to say. I forget who that was, but I think I remember that in, like, 07, 06, 07, back when Boise State was winning the Fiesta Bowl and they were, like, at the height of their powers.
Over the middle, it's small. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long.
14.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
And we get another sack.
Rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Our defense has been on fire
Down by multiple possessions.
for the first 2 games, really. They only surrendered 10 points in the first game, and this score holds. They're only going to surrender 7 in this one as they throw an incomplete pass. We get the ball. Locke is back in.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock stops. We have reached
It's a 2-minute timeout. Locke, looks like you're going to have to come out for maybe the rest of the game. We have Blunt in here.
10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now they gotta get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing
Taking
more
the time.
they're running the football right.
Doing this jet pass.
They're not gonna throw the football in this situation.
Just because it's a running
Time to
play,
be more physical
and I want to take it
get
easy
this
on the
big
running
stop.
backs right now for a little bit because they've been getting banged up. I mean, Locke is basically having to be out for the rest of the game because he's been on the field for so long that he's got a risk of injuring himself seriously. So, 1 yard to go. We got Blunt in the game. This game is basically over, though, but this game is still trying to pick up yardage.
On 3rd and short.
Blunt picks up the first. TCU will not get the ball back for the rest of this one. And that'll do it. So after our offense struggled to do anything last game, our running game, more importantly, Alexander Locke, came to play today here in Fort Worth. We're going to start the season 2-0. Back-to-back opening games, first 2 games on the road. And this is a pretty big test for us to start out the season. And I'll tell you, this was a good test. But this team did a pretty good job of answering the challenge. We're going to start the season 2-0. We just beat our rivals. We're also 1-0 in conference play. Will Hammond did not play well today. He only had over 100 yards passing, I think. We really didn't throw the ball very much because Alexander Locke was just ripping off huge gains the whole game. So we didn't really need to worry about passing the football. And he had 3 touchdowns. But if he's going to keep getting banged up like this, I get worried, during the back half of the season, how healthy is he going to be if we got to ride him like that? But, hey, he's still young, hopefully he'll still get better throughout the season. And as far as recruiting, it looks like 3 guys locked us out, but it looks like we're already number 1 on some of the kids' lists. Actually, a decent chunk of them. A couple of 4 stars, 3 stars mixed in there. As far as kids that are interested. Let's go ahead and take some guys off the board, though. We don't have any points to spend, unfortunately, but I'm going to go ahead and take these guys off the board because they've locked us out. So this guy's Stewart, so we got to, once again, add another quarterback to the board. This may just be a year where we just aren't able to land that quarterback. Just go with a 3-star guy. Let's not go too heavy on QBs because Cash likely is going to be ready to take over once Hammond is done. I got confidence in him. We're going to do these 3-star receivers, put them on the board. So let's see. Brutus, we're still 1. We're still 1 for Hepburn. We're still 1 for Andrews. We might, I don't know. The guy that I think we got the best chance of landing right now looks like it's probably Brutus and Andrews. Hepburn, but Ohio State is creeping up on us. The fullback, I think we probably got a good chance of landing. Cave, we're still number 1. Holden, we really haven't moved the needle very much with him. We haven't really done a lot of homework on these receivers. Unfortunately, we don't have any hours to spend on recruiting. So, I'm just going to leave it as is. Hopefully, maybe next week, we can get some more points back so we can start spending points on getting these kids to visit. And maybe we can land some of them. All right. Well, this will be the last game that I'll play of the stream. Going up against Arizona State. It's actually our first home game of the season. We started out 2-0. We're going up against 25th Arizona State. We beat them. Probably going to be able to take their spot in the top 25.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road.
Hopefully we can get another big running game with a big game on the ground with Locke. But you never know. Maybe today will be the day that I get Hammond to throw for like over 200 yards and maybe throws like 3 touchdown passes. Maybe today's the day that the passing game comes alive. Arizona State is 2-0 as well. So they've gotten a pretty good start to their season. We're opening the season home with our home opener against them. Home crowd is finally here. They've seen what this team can do for the first 2 weeks. They're excited to see what Red Raider Nation is all about. No tortillas allowed to be thrown on the field, though.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it.
I know that's like the big story of today with Texas Tech. And I'm going to take a moment to give my honest opinion. So when I was going to school there, I never got a chance to participate in that activity, if you want to call it that, because I was a member of the Salad Speaks. And that's a spirit organization that isn't allowed to, curse, do bad things, and we weren't allowed to throw tortillas. It was fun to see. It was fun to see it, and it's fun to see it on TV now. But we obviously were not allowed to throw tortillas, and I never got a chance to experience that. I never got to throw one. Everybody says, it's a fun thing to do, and we get an interception right off the bat. Oh my gosh, house this, please. Please, go. Oh, I thought he was going to break that tackle and go. Wow, what a big defensive play to open up the game. I don't even know who that was, but that was a heck of a play. We're going to give us a golden opportunity to score, but Locke can't get in on the first one. But based on the rules, I'm okay with what Kirby Hocutt decided to do with saying we're not allowed to throw tortillas anymore, because in the last home game that Texas Tech had against Kansas State, they were penalized like 3 times, it seemed like, because it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, basically. And then there was the whole controversy about a knife was.
I'm running the football, trying to get
how we don't get
I only got a yard to go. I gotta be physical. And on that situation, the 1
maybe I should stop
yard line,
talking
the
for a
defense
second
brings
first.
so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
The quarterback can make a
Golden opportunity, and we freaking blow it. Oh my God.
Tried to turn the corner, strained for every inch, and he is denied.
Dang it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
But anyway, as great of a tradition as it is, it's not worth it when we have a home game against BYU in a couple of weeks because we're legitimate contenders this year for the Big 12 championship, and we get a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff because somebody threw a tortilla. I believe that people are still going to do it, but I'm going to be so mad at those students if they do. I mean, I might be an alumni, so my opinion might not matter very much, but I witnessed a decade plus of inept football, inept coaching, and just bad decisions. I mean, seriously. I mean, I saw Matt Wells coach Texas Tech. Okay? And if anybody looks up anything to do with the Matt Wells era of Texas Tech football, it was a disaster from the very beginning. Maybe not the very, very beginning, like the first couple of games, but the first real legitimate test when they lost, the quarterback for the season, everything fell apart. That was a terrible decision by Hopek to go with him. I had no idea who that man was. And we really needed that. Took advantage of that interception. Instead, we go for it on 4th and goal, and we can't get it in. Can't get it in with Lockett. But anyway, yeah. But I just don't want... Got another interception. Let's go. Looks like Lindsay, blue shoulder, rotates. Okay, well, we'll substitute Taylor. We got an interception. Now we got to take it. We got 2 turnovers on the first 2 drives. We got to take advantage of the series. Right. Good job. But yeah, I'm okay with it because, like, Texas Tech fans, alumni, and students, would you be willing to trade throwing a tortilla for a chance at a Big 12 championship, something that no Texas Tech football team has ever done in the history of the program? I would gladly take that over a freaking tortilla throw. And that guy was wide open.
This means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked.
But yeah, it's tough to see a tradition having to die because of a Big 12 rule. But at the same time, I'm okay with it because of just the fact that this team has a great chance to compete for a title. And the last thing we want to do is screw it up by having a 15-yard penalty be a difference between winning and losing a game. Like, I remember during the broadcast of that Kansas game, the announcers, it might have been RG3, he just brought it up that, the fans got to be aware of this because it may not be significant right now because they were beating Kansas by a pretty good margin. The final score of that was like 42-17. But if you get to he said, if you get to a big game, like against BYU or the Big 12 championship, the last thing you want is something stupid like that to cost you field position. And absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And it's not even called on any of the players. It's called on the whole team. So that's tough. Meanwhile, Hendricks looks like he's banged up, so he has to be substituted out. Good catch by McKenna.
So successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it
over the middle. Got Grubbs for the touchdown. Nice throw by him. Finally on the board. So we weren't able to take advantage of the first interception, but we took advantage of the next one. We're up on the board early.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down.
Started the
That
second
makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arizona State has the
But
ball back in the
yeah,
offense.
it's hard to see traditions die. Where it's forced to because of an obscure rule. And everybody, for Texas Tech wants to, blame everything on Yormick and say this league is falling apart, because of the rules and the changes and everything like that. But it's whatever, guys. This is the league that we're in right now. This is the conference we're in. This is what we have in front of us. And just because we lost to Arizona State and our tortillas are now being taken away from us doesn't mean that this team can't still compete.
Really add up and the pressure amplifies.
Although I am concerned about Morton's health because, like I said, Hammond didn't do too much against Arizona State to convince me that he can be a be super successful throwing the football. Meanwhile, we get a good deflection right there. Trying my best to play the ball. I gambled a little bit. I was worried I wasn't going to deflect it, but I was able to make the play on the ball. And another decent return by McKinnon. He had a few good returns in the last game, but he just wasn't able to break any for a big game. But hey, I mean, special teams touchdowns in these games are just hard to come by. I mean, even in football in general, special teams touchdowns like rarely happen. Meanwhile, Gums, excuse me, is out here making plays right off the bat. He caught the touchdown on the last possession. Walk only gets 1 yard. Although if he broke that tackle, he was probably going to get the first.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Power football with the run.
Yes.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hammond.
Oh, I had no time to throw that.
Back at the 43.
All right, well, not fun there, but
they'll look to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time.
We almost got a sack. But at least forced the incompletion. Holly came screaming off the edge.
First down pass, and it never had a chance. The give to the back.
Good wrap up there.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Oh, they're after him.
Almost got another sack, but forced a cheap dump, dump off. We're down. Got 2 minutes left. 2 timeouts. I gotta be a better clock. Don't take too many chances. If you gotta get a field goal, you gotta take a field goal. Yeah, let that thing go.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
I almost got that in there.
Forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
All right, first down on the screen pass to Locke. And it's not really expected that, but here we are. Sideline tiptoes out of bounds. Oh, there. That's by the tight end, and a nice run. Put a tightrope that, and did a pretty good job.
Setting up the screen.
Blocking. Oh! They can miss out here.
He's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move them on the counter.
All right, I'm going to call a timeout. Oh, never mind. They have to call a timeout because they have an injury.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
I'm not quite in field goal range yet.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. Finds his man, it's Stone.
Really hoping he's going to be able to get out of bounds.
Just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on 3rd.
Sideline out of bounds.
It's Stone. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down.
Oof.
I
don't know what that noise was, but except for what it was.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
I was outside
Nice job
the
by the
tackle
defense
box.
here in back-to-back plays.
That was an
Two
open.
straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Fourth down.
Send out the field goal
All right, it's
unit.
42-yarder.
Need a little distance and accuracy. A 42-yarder from the left hash.
And that one is
And the kicker
good.
goes for 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll
And we
push
get
that
a field goal
Let's
to
go
end the
this
half
one
for
out.
us.
Check in with Kevin Connors.
I'll take it.
What do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oregon State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're
All right.
up by 24 over
As long as we don't give up any big plays here,
Just another week
we'll be able to go in
of
and half up by
college
10,
football where we've come
which
to
is
expect the unexpected.
not bad.
Fellas,
Thanks for the
But we
update
haven't
on
really
that
done
one,
too much on
Kevin. Let us know
offense
when it
since the
goes
opening
fine.
drive. I mean, I did throw an interception.
Looking to throw on
It's again
first
bad
down.
Hammond showing his head.
Got out of trouble and throws.
Oh, he's
Grabbed in the middle.
short.
It's Foster.
Yeah, he's short. They're going to have to bring the last time out.
Here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points
Yeah,
on
they
the
got no
board
time
before
for
the
that.
break.
Second and
And
one.
the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short.
I don't know what their kicker's range is, but I got to imagine they got to go farther
And
for
eventually taken
field
down,
goal.
but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wide.
Get another pick. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. I think that was the same guy that intercepted the other one. I know that's not Lindsey. Win. It's Win. Nice. Wow. Okay.
So let's see how
20
they play it in
seconds.
this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Fires to the wideout.
He didn't hold on. That was tough.
He really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's why these guys play defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with
Well, I
6
tried.
seconds left. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team.
At least we prevented
This will be the
any
second time
points
they've had to kick it away.
from Arizona State.
Probably not
We'll
quite
take
as
it.
good as
And that's the end of the half. We're up 10-0.
First half in the books. Time
Bit of
now
a
showing Kevin Connors
bit of a tough first half, but still not looking too bad. Running game really hasn't gotten going. Good thing is that we get the ball to start the second half. Got 3 interceptions in this game, which is big time treat. We don't get a whole lot of turnovers, and at least the last couple of seasons I've noticed that. So we've gotten some pretty good turnovers. Win, our second best corner, he's got 2 of them on the day, so he's been having a great game.
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half.
They go out of bounds.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech
I
has
just
it
don't
back,
think it's
and
time
the
to
Red Raider
abandon
offense
just
on
yet.
its way to the field.
Locke
They
hasn't
got
really
play
gotten
done
going
through
yet,
the
and
air
I'm not
in the
going to just
first half, and we'll see if
give
they
up
even need the
entirely
rest of the
yet.
balance as
That
we
was a pretty good run on first down. He actually picked up
I
the
think
first down.
defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different
Far Locke
coverages. You
only
might
has
see a
41
little bit
yards
more
on
blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
The inside handoff. Got the
We've
first
also
down,
kind of been
still
behind the
on his feet.
sticks on most of the
They'll get it down,
drives, so
but
we've
not
had to
before
throw
he
it.
crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Or like on the last one, we're trying to get him to
The
field
Red
goal
Raiders
range
with the first and 10.
quickly, so we're going to the air, not
Looking
going to the
for
ground.
it's Blunt.
Once in the game for his first
It's really
carry.
hard to control the running game if you don't
Bruce
control the line of
Reeves.
scrimmage. And how about the defensive line?
Blunt, you're going
doing
in.
a great job attacking
Based on the
those
fact that
guys
Green
up
broke his
front.
collarbone in the
Not
last
opening
game,
up
he's
lanes to run
unavailable,
through.
so
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
we can't use him. So now we're down to really two running backs.
They get it down to the 30.
We've got fullbacks available, but
10-yard pickup on the play.
We have 2 active that aren't redshirt right now. I might have to burn them with the
Get this
redshirts.
drive moving. Let's see if they breaks into the open. Big
Looks
pickup
like
on the
another
ground
first.
here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Got his man.
Good juke by Turner. Gets another first.
That's a 12 after that completion.
Crawford, Bruce,
It's a
Williams.
nice play
Let's
call
put
there.
Garvin.
You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking.
Injury risk
on
is
that last
high
play
for
call by the offense.
Locke, so
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
oh my goodness!
Nowhere to
Oh,
go, and the ball is loose. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Defense picks it up. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Sundown.
what in
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Hammond?
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm.
It's
the
one
football.
thing to
This is
throw
why
the
he does it, because
interception,
sometimes
but
the ball comes out, the linebacker
goodness
picks it up,
gracious
and then
me.
what? The big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
I know the play was designed to be a screen in the middle for Locke, but I was trying to hit Tyson on the out route there because I don't want Tyson to get more nicked up. One more hit, he might be hurt and lost for the season. I mean, we lost Green last week due to a broken collarbone. Who's to say that if Locke gets hit hard on one play, he's done for the season? And believe me, if we don't have Locke, I don't have much faith in this offense. It's a fact.
Quick completion on the out.
All right, well, at least we got 8 yards there. We got another guy limping. We're getting injured everywhere.
Man down on the
What's
play
going
as the
on?
officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's
Bruce
incomplete.
ribs.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really
All right, first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Stone. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Trying to preserve some of the health of Locke by not running as much, because last game we did that on almost every play. That was a circus catch by Javier Leon right there. Man acted like he was in the Olympics or something. I don't know what he was thinking diving up there for that ball. Looking like Spider-Man or something right there. I'll tell you what, Leon, the tight end, has been a pretty reliable pass catcher this season. He's been doing some pretty decent things. I don't really know what he's going to bring as the starting tight end this year after Ryland left, but he's been pretty serviceable. So that was a tough throw by him, but he picked it up, got the first down. And, you know, I'm doing all these short passes to try to preserve the health of Locke. I know that might be an interesting strategy. It's not really something that I think about very much, but to see him get nicked up as much as he has, I don't want to risk too much more.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pass is
well,
incomplete.
at least it was an incompletion, not an interception.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
And that was a
And
bad
the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one.
Aiden Lounder break free on that. Fortunately, Arizona State is right back in this game with the fumble recovery for a touchdown. So, plus our defense has been on the field, so they might be pretty well rested. Never mind.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third.
Yeah, I said it like that because Caleb instantly big pass. Man, we haven't done anything on offense since the first drop. Like, seriously. I mean, I say that. We had a field goal at the end of the half, but
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come
Peaks
home
and
with the
valleys.
victory.
Peaks and valleys.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Fourth quarter, time to finish.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that is not a good start to finishing.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think we're just going to have to ride
They
lock
are
the rest of the
dialed in
game.
on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll
But
snap
that
it
depends on
first
what
down.
Arizona State does on this
Motion
possession.
from the wide out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete
Depends
to the
on whether
right.
we're going to be able to rely on the running game to
Nowhere. Stop.
get us
At the
this
line of
win, or if
scrimmage.
we're going to have to be a little bit aggressive.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Figueroa.
All right.
And the
First guy didn't
defense
wrap
still
up, but the other guy
stopped that
finished the
with a
job.
short gain.
3rd down and 5 defense. Come on, we need to make a stop here. We haven't really gotten as much sacks, and I mean, even though we've kept the offense off the board, they've still been able to drive in and want to.
He tosses one high
Pick that.
deep down the left side.
Oh, it was incomplete.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think he dropped that too. Lindsey was beat on that play. That receiver got behind him.
From getting a return and the ball goes out of bounds.
That ball's more on target.
Right around the 20.
It's a touch.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead
Lock.
after punting last time, David.
Sorry, man, but we're in a tight game. We're one of the best assets. Oh, man.
Yeah, and defense,
Okay, well,
obviously, they want to
at
feel
least it
damaged,
went from
that
severe
last
to just
drive,
high,
we gotta
so
put them on
it's
their heels here. Maybe
looking
mix
a
up
little
few
bit better.
personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
How's he feeling now?
First down there, stop the yard short. It'll be third
Okay,
down.
he's not grabbing his, like, chest, but
Third and short, trying to keep the drive
on 3rd and 1.
alive.
Pick this up, man. Come on.
They'll run for it on
Dang
third and
it.
short. And he
Of course it's
needed
hurt.
1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break.
You're
to
only a
check it
freshman,
out.
dude, but
They have the lead in a one-possession game.
Pick this
but
up,
they're
please.
thinking deliver the
He didn't
knockout
get it.
blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down.
might have been.
And they are
That
stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw on 1st down.
almost got a sack, but that guy got totally obliterated on the spot.
A good pickup there on 1st down. The Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
I'm surprised the prompt hasn't come up to tell me what the injury is to Locke, like how serious it is.
Inside the 10 and down to 9.
Broken hand.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Fox.
Like,
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage.
2-yard
He'll
loss.
lose a yard. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd
that's
down,
brutal,
he
y'all.
drops the
We already
throw.
lost Green last week, and it looks like we might have lost Locke for
Good tackle
who knows
there to
how
stop
long.
him short
A
of
broken
the first
hand,
down,
I mean,
and
that
now
might
they
heal,
go.
but I...
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
He missed it.
And it's
Oh
no
my
good.
God, he missed a sure shot.
They're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have.
Oh my
Trailing by 30
goodness.
here in the 4th quarter, just didn't
Wow.
hit it as flush as he would have liked.
A lot of field in front of them
Come on.
as they open this possession from their own 20.
Guys,
Stopped in the backfield. He's
gotta
gonna lose
block.
3 yards on the play.
oh,
Defense
no,
uses
no.
a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball
Well-
back and preserve time for their offense. Not what they
And
had
that-
in mind
and
to
that
start
hurts.
this drive. Here comes 2nd
We
and
might have just
13.
lost Locke for maybe the season. I don't know. But one, thank you for picking up that first down.
Timeout.
As long as we don't lose any-
Defense desperate to
more offensive linemen in the trenches. I mean, we still got pretty much our whole starting unit in the middle right there for the interiors, the guards and the center. As long as those guys stay healthy, we can still run the football well this season, but losing Locke, and that hurts. Although Blunt has looked pretty decent when he's had to go in there and play. But in the first 2 weeks of the season, we've really lost our top 2 running backs to injury. That's brutal. So they called another timeout. It's 3rd down and 7. This might be a gamble running, and we actually got to run with the fullback here. He doesn't have nearly enough speed to get home. Blunt has a bruised shoulder. We have to punt.
And the Red Raiders line up to punt
let's
it away.
take our time getting away this punt. Get as much time off this clock as we can. It was a bad punt, too. Oh,
going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Arizona
they just need a field goal tie.
Making its way onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. What will they dial up on?
I don't know what their kicker's range is, but
wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Snagged in the middle.
we got it first.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick.
They don't have any timeouts left, though. So that hurts a little, but, I mean, they still got probably a ways to go. I mean, they're at, what, the 39-yard line? 38, something like that? Oh, they're at the 39. Yeah, they are the 39. Flag? Please be a hold on them. Please be a hold on them. It's got to be. They're showing the offensive lineman. Please be on them. Yes. Yes, that's going to be huge for him. It's going to drive them back. So now they got to fight their way kind of back into field goal. 2nd and 20. Come on, defense. I know today's been a little bit rough. Great sure tackle. That was big right there. That was big.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last.
Unfortunately, we had to burn an injury timeout. I hate that rule so much. Oh my gosh, and they can't get there with the sack. It's 4th down. They're going to kick it. I'm calling a timeout to ice. Well, he missed a short field goal last time. Maybe he'll miss this again. And it's right down Broadway's.
Wow, and with that field goal, with so little time left here in the game,
and we got to go to overtime with these guys.
You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through.
It doesn't matter. 1 second. Let's just go to overtime. All right, at least Blunt's back in the game.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever.
And if we just had a few more seconds, maybe we would have had a chance then.
4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football?
First time I've done an overtime game actually in this game. I did it. I think I did one of them against Iowa State in College Bowl 25, but not in 26 yet. We got to win this game without our starting running back.
Alternating possession starting on the opponent's.
All right, we won the toss, and we want to defend. Let's just defend the rifle first. I want to see like what we have to deal with the next time we have the ball. That's typically the strategy that I think works best. I want to play defense first, see what we've got to work against, and just. I mean, the kicker redeemed himself at the end of regulation, so I'm not too concerned about their field goal kicker anymore. Oh, he dropped it. Huh? He almost had a sack there, too. I feel like we've been getting close with our defensive line, like with Bowens and everybody, but we just haven't been able to get that sack. I think we've gotten one sack in this game, but it's not very significant. But Ezekiel gets a nice tackle for loss there. 3rd and long. I mean, if they don't get this, I guess they would kick it. But we got to stop it first.
They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end.
Incomplete. Wow. All right, so we got to go field goal.
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime.
Tell you one thing, this is a heck of a way to open our season at home. All right, so they kicked a field goal. That's what we need to keep this game alive. Now it's our turn on offense.
Field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down.
Place is shaking. Trying to get Hammond to calm down the crowd, but it didn't quite work. Right, we're going to have to kind of rely on your shoulders now in our running game for not just today, but it looks like the foreseeable future. I'm going to have to make some adjustments with the running back room because having our fullback be the...
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Mechanics in this game sometimes, man,
Overtime and some work to do.
drives me crazy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
All right, got it Stone. First,
Close to the marker, it's Stone.
still got a chance to win
That will
this.
be enough to move the chains.
Or more importantly, finish it on this drive.
Red zone at the 14.
Believe me, I'm feeling the same way that everybody in the stadium feels. Let's just get out of here with the win.
Punts it out of the air.
McKenna almost, well, he broke the first guy, but he didn't get away from the second
The
guy.
defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first
Triple
without
slant
scoring.
action.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the
Almost in the end zone, but he's down at the
Just
2.
the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Heck of a catch by Turner. He had to hold on to that one.
They'll use the running
One.
game on 1st and
Game over. We win. Didn't even have to go to a second overtime. Blunt carries it in for his first touchdown of the season. We win in overtime against Arizona State, and we're 3-0. We upset a top 25 team who was number 25, so we might be ranked next week. But there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to overcome this season. It's looking like that we just lost our, not just our starting running back, but we lost Green last week to a broken collarbone, and Locke had a broken hand, and he's out for who knows how long. Let's dive in and let's take a look and see what's going on. I mean, that was a heck of a win. It's getting some recruits already to put us in at the top of their list, but still, the big cloud is the injuries, especially our running back. All right, well, we're 3-0. Let's take a look here at the injury report. So let's see what's going on here. So Locke has a broken hand. He is going to miss 5 weeks. Okay, so he's not out for the season. I don't want to place on injured reserve because it seems like that I don't think they'll be able to come back if I do that. Green is going to miss 6 weeks with a broken collarbone. So I want to actually make some adjustments to the depth chart. We're going to have to burn the red shirts of one of these kids. So right now, what I'm going to do is, players currently red shirted. They will lose the red shirt. They play more than 4 games. Are you wish to move them? Yes, I absolutely do. So, Gorky, David, Godkey, the true freshman. So we have 2 true freshmen who are going to have to who are going to have to share the load at running back for the next several weeks. As far as the backup running back that I want to go ahead and put Eisen in there. But we got to burn the red shirt of David. We got to, call him up. We got to have him start because at this point we can't afford to not have too deep for running backs based on the fact that we have Our starter out for 5 weeks and our backup out for 6 weeks. Brutal, brutal. But you know what? Blunt has shown signs of flashes. He had the game-winning touchdown run in overtime last week. We actually did not get into the top 25 with that win. Let's take a look at the conference standings before I wrap up this live stream. We are number 1 in the conference at 3-0. So a few teams have played, 3 games. I guess we played in like week 0. We probably played before everybody else against Mississippi State. We're 3-0. We're undefeated in conference play because we played 2 games. But some teams have played none, like Oklahoma State, Colorado, and BYU, as well as Utah and West Virginia. A lot of schools haven't played any conference games yet. So right now, after 3 weeks of play, we're 3-0 in the conference. We're 3-0 overall. So, but obviously things can change up a lot, and it doesn't get any easier. Let me take a look at our schedule and see, do we have new ranked opponents? So the season started out with Oklahoma State and Colorado being the only ranked teams on our schedule. Right now, Colorado is no longer ranked. They're 1-1, so they must have lost early in the season to an unranked team. So now they are unranked. And Oklahoma State, though, they've only played 1 game, but they won that game, so they're still 12 in the country. So as far as the rest of our schedule, we don't have any ranked opponents as of right now. Iowa State could potentially be a ranked team some point down the line. Maybe Arizona, possibly Baylor. I mean, it's still early in the season, but we'll see. We have 2 consecutive bye weeks, 11 and 12. I don't know how that happens, and I couldn't really adjust that. And our only other non-conference game of the season happens in Week 9 against Utah State on the road. And we have our FCS team the previous week in October. So, hate the fact that our tune-up game is towards the end of the season, you could call it, but it is what it is. All right, so anyway, that's going to do it for this live stream. I might take a break from this to go back to the Madden stuff, just to see if I can maybe knock out that Dallas Cowboys rebuild, but you guys will know sooner or later. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.